Welcome back to the channel, everyone. CryptoArk here. I hope you're doing great. And today we're gonna talk about market updates, right? Quick updates, Bitcoin, the week, what to expect from the alts, major alts, right? Bitcoin right now is retracing a little bit, so we got this 4-hour signal of reversal right here. Market cipher as well. We're going down into the waves, but look at what happened to money flow, right? I love to see money flow on high Kanashi candle. So here is what we call the, we had the money flow going down here, and now it's going up. Now it's going a little bit down again. What could happen next? It could go to red again. Yes, definitely could. Do I think it's going to happen? No. Why not? Because those strong levels. So I posted on Twitter, so far Bitcoin is holding this previous all-time high extremely high and very good, right? We are reaching down, but we are not breaking it. We are not even going back to April all-time high. Maybe I should change this line now, and right here I should say April all-time high, so no one else gets confused, right? We're not even close to that part. So this is very, very good for Bitcoin, but we are far away from the EMAs, right? I don't like to see that. Can we go lower? Yes, we definitely could. We definitely could go lower here and maybe do something like this. Yes. Do I expect that to happen? As I posted yesterday, honestly, I don't, because this line right here is now becoming resistant. It's support, right? It's building its support. It doesn't have that big relevance yet, but in the future, it might be a very, very strong level, right? 67. Why it's going to be a very strong level? Because of this guy, right? This was the point of control. We hit here, we trace hard, and now we are above it and trying to hold it, right? So, but money flow going down. Fear and greed index extremely high. So yes, I wouldn't be, full all in. I'm gonna be full all in longs when we get down to this area. If we get back down to under 60K, definitely I would long the hell out of crypto in general. All right, outs. When Bitcoin is retracing a little bit, everyone will retrace along, right? ADA. 4 hours, as I said yesterday, money flow is now finally going up, but you have to keep in mind how money flow works into your favor, right? It was very red here, then a little green, then very red. This could be another little green. But what happened in trend shifts, right? Trend shifts, let's look back in the history, they happen like this. Like this was big green, and then a little red, and then a green again, and then the red becomes bigger, right? Bigger in size, bigger in length. So you do waves, you do things like this. You see, the first wave was bigger and then smaller, now bigger. Now this one on the top is even smaller, and the red one is super big. Now you can shift momentum. When you shift momentum, the first green wave is small, and then it retraces a little bit. And then the next wave could be much, much bigger, and then it retraces a little bit, right? So that's the natural flow of the market, right? That's how the market works. It goes up and down all the time. So what I would expect here, this to be a little green, and then we could have some red again, but the red will be definitely smaller than this and shorter than this, right? So we could do something like this, and then a much bigger green. That will lead us to December. That's why I keep saying that ADA is a very long play game. ADA is not something that you're gonna day trade and take profits. When ADA moves, Yes, ADA moves very, very fast, right? As you can see here, this was all into 2 days, right? one day, 20 hours. But ADA don't do that very often, right? Usually, we joke that ADA is a stable coin because it stays in this state for a very, very long time. When it moves, it's drastical. Yes, right? If you see this move right here, 50% in 4 days. And then another 10 days, 100%, right? So I wouldn't bank on ADA right now. Like it could retrace a little bit, retest this line, and then we shoot up, right? Could very much do something like this. Or as ADA like to do, as I said, it could come back down here, consolidate a little bit, and then go back up. But again, that's gonna put us in somewhere December, right? That's okay. Major outs like Uni, 1inch, Sushi, all of those are DeFi. Do I like to see those? Yes, I keep my eyes on them several times, right? When they move all together, usually. What I like 1inch so much because 1inch has a very explosive power, right? As we can see here, 1inch has that power of changing direction very, very quickly. And it moves. Each move in 1inch is a very big move. You see those small bumps and retraces? They are big. They're really big. It's just the way this coin moves, and of course also its price history, right? CRO, as I said before, is retracing. So we had some very strong top signals here, and then we have two signals combined together. Definitely some bigger retrace coming. We have a reversal about to happen now. Still not 100% confirmed. We have a power of 3. Let me see here. Yeah, it's not the same as this one, right? So I don't expect CRO to make another 100% move. Definitely this reversal, if confirmed, we could go back up a little higher, maybe 20%. Yeah, I would expect something like 40, 040 level, right? But as you see here in my chart, my rebuy zone is under 2.7, right? 0.27. What else? Dot is very good to look at. Dot in Litecoin right now. So Dot had a big move. Now two signals, retracing, wave down. We can expect a green dot here, a clip, right? Shift in momentum. If that happens, I would love to see a reversal signal higher than 3. If that happens, we could, shoot way, way higher. Parachains are coming. It's a thing, but we still very, very high in the EMA cloud. I would love to see all that happen down here with the EMA cloud very close to the price. Okay. Litecoin just had a very big move yesterday. Can it go higher? Definitely yes. Would I bank it right now? No, absolutely not. Would I short it? Most likely, right? Money flow is going up, so meaning, yes, it can go much, much higher, but it won't happen immediately, right? It doesn't shoot up right from here. It's going to probably come back down, and at this point, what we should do, this is the perfect setup for Fibonacci, right? Swing low, swing high. If you increase your time frame, you can even count this one. I don't like this because this is a kind of manipulation week. We can clearly see is manipulation. I wouldn't count the low as this one or this low, right? This is a real price action low. This is the one I would like to count. When you see this level, definitely in confluence with everything else. If we try to find out, yes, see what happened. I would say if I don't draw the feed If I'm just marking the levels, I would mark the level as this, right? Exactly like this. So look at this. How strong is this confluence, right? So you have a strong level right here, and Fibonacci, the low level of Fibonacci, the golden pocket right there. So anything in this zone, 222, under 222, could be a buy opportunity for Litecoin, right? Not before that, not before that. Litecoin could go close to it and never touch the golden pocket. Yes, it could fake us out doing something like this, right? But again, look at the time frame. This won't happen very shortly. It's gonna take a week, right? Things doesn't happen that quickly, okay? So let me remove this guy right here. This is the levels we should look at Litecoin right now. Litecoin is still even going down in a very, very tough situation. It's a top of 4. It's it's not that good. Like, it's stronger than this top, right? It's stronger than this top. And as I explained in a different video, we should compare how one strength is against another strength. So this top right here, yeah, definitely everything is in confluence. You see, because this is stronger, it could go lower than this one in terms of percentage, right? So this is 13, this is 17, and this is perfectly aligned with the level and perfectly aligned with the Fibonacci golden pocket as well, okay? So definitely some level to put some buy orders in Litecoin. Okay, different notes. Mana, it's going up again today. I know this pattern, right? And some people may argue that this is a pattern called bull flag, yeah? Definitely is a bull flag, okay? Definitely is a bull flag. Depends on how you draw it. You could draw that way, like a flag, like a triangle. You could draw from here to here. But again, that's why I don't like the drawings, right? That's why I don't trust that the drawing pattern that much, right? Because they're not accurate. They're not accurate, and it doesn't mean anything. They're just representing the price action behind that pattern, okay? So what is the price action here? Again, we do have, the only line that I like to draw is this line. This is definitely a strong trend line, right? It's a trend line, resistance trend line. And the price was fighting with it. Now the price broke it, so it has some explosive move, okay? And why is this happening? And as I said, why this happens before? Let's look back in time. Mana has done this before. Look at this, right? I have this mark right here. Mana has done it before. What was the pattern here? Exactly the same. Exactly the same, right? It was a bull flag, went up, went down, and then consolidated for a little bit. When it broke that flag, that was alone 80% move, right? Can Mana do the same? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. If we use the bar pattern, this from the flag to the top, we could even draw a little bit different, like before the flag to the next level that we hit, okay? Now let's see what happens if we apply this pattern to the current price action. Given different levels, of course, take with a grain of salt. This is what we call fractals. I don't like to use fractals that much, but let's try to align those two fractals and see what happens, right? This is the flag. There you go, right? Very, very likely, very, very similar, right? The same kind of pattern. What is the target? And of course, not gonna happen overnight, right? The pattern is 80% in 1 month, right? So Mana could hit definitely $6 in 30 days. Okay, let's mark this here. Let's delete these now. What I like to see is the rotation of money. You see that Bitcoin is retracing and the major alts are retracing. What that means minor alts, they will thrive, right? So Mana will thrive, Engine, Sand, they're all going up. Metaverse, again, it's the rotation. Metaverse retraced, now Metaverse just today is going up again. Okay, that's how crypto works. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. See you on the next one.